everyone. So for today's video, I am using some red cardstock that I cut out into this flower design, and I put it off center in this circle. This is a 6-inch circle that I placed the flower pattern into, and it kind of looks like I was trying to center the flower but made a mistake, and that's not the case. I wanted it off center. I actually wanted it further off center, but it didn't work out the exact way that I wanted it because of the shape of the flower. But that's okay, it still came out kind of neat. And I am just using the same patterns inside of the flowers, just this circle pattern with a little dot in the middle of each circle. And while I was drawing this, I was listening to Harry Potter again. I swear, this year I must have listened to Harry Potter, the entire series, probably 6 times already. I just love that series, and usually it inspires me to get writing. But I haven't written in a while. But next month, in November, it is Nanowrimo again. Yay! I love Nanowrimo. And this is the big Nanowrimo. There was a Nano camp in July that I did, but I wasn't very successful at because I started babysitting my friend's children that month. But in November, I already told her in the very beginning that I'm not watching her kids very much in November because I have to write. So that is what my plan is for November. For those of you who don't know what Nanowrimo is, if you're new to my channel or have never heard of Nanowrimo before in the real world, what it is where a bunch of writers get together in a community, and it's an online thing, or you can get together with people in your town and you try and write a 50,000 word book in 1 month. And I have been successful for the last couple of years, so I am hoping I am successful again this year. I am working on a book that takes place in the 1800s in the Western frontier, which has required a ton of research, but it has been a lot of fun to write. And I'm hoping to finish that up during Nanowrimo. It's going to be about a 100,000 word book, which is quite a few pages. It's around 250 pages, I believe. And so for this Zentangle, you can see that I am just using my Pigma Micron pens in different sizes, and those lines in between the petals I am leaving as just white space, and letting it separate the different Zentangles that I used, even though I still used the string technique around it. I'm just not coloring inside of the lines that I did in between the petals. So this Zentangle took a total of about an hour and a half, so not too long. I was just listening to my book and doodling along, and my daughter was watching The Host. It's actually my favorite book and one of my least favorite movies, which is disappointing, but I really like the book of The Host. Have you read that? It's written by Stephanie Meyer, which, yes, I know you're going to be like, oh, Twilight, I don't like Twilight, blah, 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 but even if you don't like Twilight, you should like The Host because it is amazing, and every time I read it, I cry. So that might be a bit pathetic, but I don't care. I love my books, and I love The Host. And I've probably read that book probably 5 times this year too. I've read a lot. I read probably 2 or 3 books a week, so when I say that I've read all these books several times, it's not the only thing that I've read this year. I've read a lot of indie books this year, and I have not kept up on my blog where I used to review books because, well, I just haven't. I don't really have an excuse as to why I haven't kept up on that. I probably should put up some reviews and things like that. I just haven't done it. So, fail for me, but oh well. So I was asked a few times what you can do to receive my artwork, because I mentioned in my last video that I was thinking of doing an Indiegogo campaign, and I'm also going to have a book created of all the different Zentangles. So even if you can't donate to the Indiegogo campaign for my camera equipment and things like that, you will be able to purchase a book with all of my Zentangles printed in there. And I do plan on having it be a colored book, so hopefully that works out well and it won't be too expensive. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, leave a comment down below, and I will see you again soon.